It's nearly 4 weeks since the quaint village of Croston was devastated by floods. Now, hundreds of people are worried about insurance renewals and how much premiums and excess might rise.
Basically, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It was horrendous. Croston was just a disaster area. It really was.
John Forrest is chairman of the Croston Community Centre, which is still drying out.
We're shut until foreseeable future. Unfortunately, we've had severe water damage. We've got to have new walls put in, we've got to have new floors put in, a new kitchen put in, you name it, we have to have it replaced. So, unfortunately, we can't let our user groups in because the place is contaminated.
This is the second time in 3 years that the centre's been flooded. This time, water levels were between 2 and 3 feet throughout the building.
Last time, the main hall didn't get flooded in 2012, but it still took 6 months to get the rest of the building sorted. But because the main hall has been flooded this time, I would imagine that it's going to be longer than 6 months.
The excess on flood cover has risen dramatically since then, and without help, the community centre would never have been able to pay it.
When we first took over the building, the excess was £250, and then after the 2012 claim, our excess went to £5,000, which is an awful lot of money to find. That would more or less, I would think, clear us out in the bank account. We are not one to kind of make massive profits. We are doing the best for the village and all the community groups that use the hall, and we just have a fund that ticks over to do maintenance.
Well, luckily, that £5,000 excess has been raised through the generosity of local people and businesses. But when the hall's insurance renewal comes round in September, John's bracing himself for the worst.
They may turn around and say, sorry, you've had 2 big claims in 3 years, we're not prepared to insure you any longer. Or they might put the excess up to 10,000, because I know some businesses in the village have got excesses of 10,000. The thing is, with being a public building, I have to have insurance. I can't do without it. So whatever they decide to put as an excess on flooding, we're just going to have to take that risk, which we did when we were told it was 5,000. But who would have thought we'd have been flooded 3 years down the line? I just hope they see a little bit of kindness when it comes to renewal, that they don't bump it up, that it's an insurance that we can't afford. If we can't afford to pay the insurance, then the building will have to close. We have to have it in place because it's a public building.